Right, you know, D3 Will is just King Dedede incarnate at this point. I don't see it. Oh, you're good. All right. Yeah, like I said, D3 Will versus Wal00gi. How you doing, J-Dog?
I'm doing all right today. Yep, on a Friday.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. What are you doing here on a Friday?
Scabs asked me to cover, you know, he's out on vacation, well-earned, well-deserved, so, you know, helping him out here, and I get to cast more Smash Brothers, so
this is true.
Going to have a good time tonight. And Beck, how do you feel about these sets today?
Honestly, some of the sets tonight have been surprising to me. There's players that I've never seen play before performing incredibly well. To nobody's surprise, one of them was a young breakout Steve player.
Just wait longer in coming, I guess.
But, I mean, Trezvon, he was doing really well. But now we have a tried and true MPVA classic. We got Wal00gi versus D3 Will. The epitome of character specialists in this region.
Absolutely. And honestly, people have gone back and forth on this while. I've been in the camp saying that this matchup has been even for forever, but D3 Will, cut from a different cloth from most other Dededes, hitting that up till taking that stock relatively early, considering it's Snake. But Wal00gi has the horsepower to get that kill right back pretty soon, just needs to land up till maybe like around 140, 50. Actually, around now with a little smattering of rage might help.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, Nikita just blowing up in his face and also returning the Gordo. Not quite going to close out the stock yet, but that up tilt shades of Brawl, because I'm pretty sure that he was behind him.
He was, but Dedede's big, and yeah, this game is weird with hitboxes sometimes, but you know.
Yeah, you just don't question it. This is a completed product, and there are no more patches, so deal with it.
Yep. Oh, you're in hit lag for years after swallowing the grenade, so now you're going to have to recover underneath the guise of 2 grenades and the mortars all coming down, but Dedede can hang out there for a little bit longer, stall out some of those, but how are you going to land against all of this whole arsenal that you have on the ground there?
Just a literal minefield, just grenades everywhere, a C4, what do you do? Like, anywhere you land, you are in danger.
Yeah. What do you do? Just do your best, ultimately.
Yeah.
I mean, Dedede can live a lot of these, but it's all about how he can finish these stocks and looking for that spike to get a stock relatively early. Yeah. Wal00gi just opting to retreat. I really like that. Had to air dodge that Gordo.
Air dodge, yeah.
Okay.
And great timing on that up B in order to power through with the super armor. Spitting a heat-seeking missile out of his gullet back at Snake.
It didn't taste very good. He didn't like it.
It was a little too spicy for the poor man.
Yep.
Penguin, eagle, whatever it is.
Uh-oh, we're above 170. Actually, I think above 160, you can get that down throw into up tilt guaranteed. So D3 Will has to be cognizant of holding shield if he can ever touch the ground again, which is look like a hard maybe right now.
Yep. Shoutouts to Gimmer for the 160% thing.
Yep.
Ooh. D3 Will doing a really good job of staying in the air because he does not want to get grabbed, but that Nikita will close out the stock at 199%.
Yeah, excellent timing right there from Wal00gi. And Wal00gi has actually been doing a very good job timing the Nikitas and also timing the grenades so that even though they're not immediately threatening, they'll be threatening by the time D3 Will can get out there. Speaking of get out there, D3 Will's all the way out there.
Oh, one hit of Nair, dragging him all the way down and then able to combo into the jab on stage. That was interesting there.
Yeah.
The one advantage that D3 or Dedede has in general is how heavy he is, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But unfortunately, Snake also pretty heavy.
Yes.
Not quite as heavy, obviously, but still pretty darn heavy.
Heavy enough to live that back air that would have killed most other characters, and heavy enough to not survive that Gordo at the very top of the screen. Rage is reset, which actually makes a huge deal in this matchup. I feel like for D3 Will, this is roughly even-ish now because of that
because of the rage. Yeah. Also spitting out a mortar. Dedede's just built different. Whatever his stomach is lined with, I think they should make bulletproof vests out of it.
Yeah, honestly. Lands that back air. Very smart stuff from Wal00gi right there, because there is a little bit of time before the Gordo actually comes out and before the Hammer Swing comes out where you can just go out there and hit him. Yeah. If D3 throw the Gordo within like 1 or 2 character lengths, past the ledge, you can really just be there if your airspeed's fast enough, or if you have big enough hitboxes like Wal00gi does.
Yeah, especially if you can get under him and like kick him in the gut as opposed to coming from above.
Yeah. Yep.
Very smart, quick reactions from Wal00gi. We'll have to see if D3 Will is able to make any adaptations in this game number 2. We are not seeing any character changes, though.
I wouldn't expect it, honestly. I've never seen either of these players play anyone else.
D3 Will has a Diddy. I know that for a fact because I lost to it. But it's definitely not his most comfortable character.
Well,
like,
Diddy also still has 3Ds, so like the name still tracks.
Yep, that's exactly why. That is the only reason. He's just keeping with the theme.
Yeah. All right, so we're off to Town City on this game number 2. A little bit of a wider stage, has more room to run around, but also that, I feel like that actually benefits Snake a little bit more than Dedede in this kind of scenario. Granted, the side blast zones are pretty close, so, you know, maybe going for some early kills off the ledge trapping.
Definitely, yeah. We'll have to see why he chose this stage and if it'll play into his favor or if Wal00gi can continue to just show why this is probably a bad matchup.
Yeah.
Ooh, the down air not quite going to come out entirely and was beaten by the Dedede up tilt, but the grenade saving his life there. Second lease on life a little bit here.
Okay, and now 104%. I mean, on most characters that, like, you would be well past dead, but in this character, yeah, even now, the grenade actually exploding a little bit before the up tilt landing, and calculating that knockback means that you are well dead, but so is Wal00gi, so all's even in the scales.
It is back to a perfectly even game. Well, 2.2%, but whatever.
DD% doesn't count until like 10%, in my opinion. Well, actually, maybe like 30.
Like 60.
Yeah, yeah. It's just the heavy tax, which I mean, looks like D3 Will is feeling the inflation on that one because
just
like
a little bit. Yeah, he's already at 96 on this second stock.
Yeah, this is like $5 for a carton of milk kind of vibes I'm getting right now. Oh man,
not quite gonna find the kill just yet, thanks to how heavy Dedede is. But that was incredible awareness there to just capitalize on that grenade explosion.
Yeah. Okay, sour spot back air is not going to be enough to kill. Very smart from D3 Will just to spit out that Nikita, but this ledge trapping, everything is there, and the movement from Wal00gi to punish the landings. I was just about to say, like, the grenades actually haven't been there to punish the landings a lot of the time, but Wal00gi as a player has been there plenty of times to get the right situations.
Definitely. And I have to give D3 Will credit where credit is due. Playing a character that's not incredible by most people's standards, he uses Dedede to Dedede's full extent, in my opinion. Like, he uses all of the moves. It's not just side B, ledge trapping, and that's it. And Wal00gi uses the blast zone to its full extent, taking his own stock.
Well, I've always been of the camp that this matchup is even. Because, like, although, like, Snake can control out space, a lot of that space is, like, horizontal. And Dedede can just kind of float out there, wait out things before they explode, just like that C4. Would have been deadly to most characters who jumped in that scenario, but D3 or Dedede can just hang out there.
Yeah.
And plus, on top of that, like, the kill power and the edge guard capability is huge, too. Thing is, D3 Will hasn't gotten a lot of opportunities for edge guards. Like, he's been hitting a lot with Gordo, which sends you more upwards, but hasn't gotten a lot of hits with forward air because of stuff like that.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
He's tried to box the forward air right there to just buy that space, but that back air was already there and waiting, and you cannot contest that move
and
if it's already out.
And I guess he was just holding in the wrong direction as well, because that was definitely a little earlier than he should have died to that.
Yeah, a little bit only slightly. D3 or Dedede dies weirdly early off the side sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. He's got a big body, I guess, so he kind of just touches the blast zone sooner than most.
Sooner if you jump, especially.
Yeah, because he inflates.
Yeah. You'll actually die like 1-2% earlier. Yeah, same with like Puff and Kirby too. So just be careful jumping there if you have multi-jumps that inflate your character model. But we're right back into Town and City for this game number 3. And I mean, D3 Will has back to the wall. Wal00gi looking so comfortable here. I mean, not in this moment, but like in the set.
Right this second, maybe not. He's getting messed up a little bit. But yes, definitely in the set.
Yeah.
Okay, good dash attack there. Snake's dash attack is one of those things where I feel like it's way too good. Oh my god, never mind. I wasn't talking about Snake. I was talking about Dedede. Dedede's fantastic.
I mean, that down air when it hits sure as hell does the job. But Nikita, and that's the same thing I was talking about before. Off the sides, especially on Town City, he dies surprisingly early.
This is true. And that neutral air does like 20%. Also ridiculous.
Yep, but Big Wise as well. Tried to maybe inhale the Gordo, but I mean...
Just barely out of the range of that command grab.
Yeah, now at 100% on the side. I mean, we saw Wal00gi snag a kill here a little bit earlier. Big opportunity, go for a forward air here to try and set up a ledge guard situation. If he can land one more forward air or back air even.
Ooh, okay, that was so close to killing. We got the red sparks, but it just barely wasn't enough.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's going to back throw him off stage.
So around 140, you can get down throw into forward tilt. So like,
especially on a big body like Dedede, it definitely connects, yeah.
Yeah, so like if we get that by the ledge, but
or
no grab needed, just running right into that up tilt, and Wal00gi about to close this out, final stock.
Yeah, this is looking real rough for D3 Will right now. Wal00gi is doing a fantastic job of just keeping his distance, racking up this damage so quickly.
Mm-hmm. And now he is more than content just to hang back, throw some grenades, just let D3 Will hang out in the sky and say, hey, I got my territory, you got yours.
Yeah.
You know, don't cross to my side and we won't have any problems.
But unfortunately for D3 Will, he does need to come down eventually, and he managed to take the stock.
But that was a huge trade at the end. He got hit by the back air and his Gordo, putting him at like 83%.
Yeah. This is still doable, but this is very difficult now because one up tilt will close this game out and the set.
Yeah, the window's rapidly closing. One grab by the ledge will do it now too.
Yeah, definitely.
So D3 Will has
one
to...
grab period will do it now.
Yeah, yep, pretty much anywhere. And it might not even be a grab needed because Wal00gi has been shown that he's more than confident to run underneath the Gordo and land an up tilt, which if D3 Will jumps again, I wouldn't be surprised if he does it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's hanging out there with that Gordo a lot, and it's not doing anything. The approach options from D3 Will are just being stuffed out, but big opportunity. There's a lot of rage, actually.
This is a huge opportunity. He needs to keep this advantage state if he wants to close it out, but Wal00gi very smartly just retreating to the platform, able to roll through.
DI check.
Grab a jab, not going to kill just yet.
Yeah, maybe at like around 150 in this matchup.
Oh
using the iframes on the up tilt. Okay, this is getting dicier and dicier for Wal00gi.
This is down to the wire. Oh, bro! No. That had to be a misinput. That had to be a forward tilt.
Yeah, that was probably like a run back forward tilt attempt. Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. He was doing so well at bringing it back. It really was just down to the wire. But unfortunately for D3 Will, going to get maybe a misimput. My money is on a misimput.
100%. As soon as that happened, you saw like D3 Will's hands go up, hands on his head. Yeah. Everyone in the venue knew that it was done right there. So
that is unfortunate. However, for Wal00gi, that is going to be a clean 3-0 to advance into winners finals.
Yes, sir. Yes,
where
sir.
He'll face off against ZD. No, ZD beat Meta to get to winners semis.
Yeah, yeah.
So still haven't seen who else is going to be in winners finals.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we're probably going to be getting to that soon. But in the meantime, in between time, chat, thank you all for tuning in to the grind number. Oh, I did it to myself. What was that?
187.
Thank you.